Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival promotes films written and produced by African Americans, also directing or starring.
It's just an exciting event.
8 fabulous days of filmmaking, film producers, connections with real people who have successful careers in Hollywood.
We want to bring together the urban experience for film lovers.
I'm a big film lover, a theater lover, culture and arts all around in Cleveland, and we are doing some fabulous jobs. Just doing some things, and the programs have been really wonderful.
I, want to see more of this, and here in Cleveland. I mean, to see the possibilities, the talent that comes out of this, and because we've have a GCUFF here, the Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival. Because we have that here, we've actually got a mechanism for making it available to people.
And so now we're kicking off this year, 2016, with this screening of the film about Oscar Micheaux's life, because many people don't know about him. He was a fabulous filmmaker from earlier back in our Black history, so it's to also commemorate Black History Month.
Oscar Micheaux's story, as it relates to a different side of segregation I'm trying to show, is the story of the Western Negro. His story is what made him famous, the homesteader. What he wanted to show you is that he's a high school dropout. He wants you to know he's a high school dropout. He wants you to know that the people in his town thought he had a demon, and you have dealt with this nonsense in our community. You have dealt with this nonsense that we come through and every time, everyone has dealt with this. You have family members like Oscar's. You see what I'm saying? And that's what he wanted to tell you. So whatever happened to you, you can make it because I made it. That's all he was ever saying. You can make it because I made it. And look at me, I'm just like you. Oscar Micheaux wrote himself into history. He foresaw tonight 100 years ago. He was not going to say or rely on somebody maybe telling his story. He died putting out his story. History is living. It's something, we think that sits in the past and it has no bearing on us today, but it actually gives us the keys and the fingerprints, and it gives us the pathways to the future. That old saying, he who forgets his past is doomed to repeat it. And we are in that time. We're moving back towards these times. People are gonna have to learn to be self-sufficient. They're gonna have to do it on their own. They're gonna have to band together. But it's not about mine or yours. If something's working, if you got a plan, I ain't got a plan, I'm with your plan.
So the Greater Cleveland Urban Film Festival is doing a fabulous job.
And there's a sense of community that comes out of it as well when other filmmakers begin to turn out and you begin to see who else is doing film in the community.
Our upcoming film festival this year is September 15th through the 23rd, and it will be held at Shaker Square, and our opening night is something that you don't want to miss, held at the Cleveland Museum of Art.